This is technically pre-production week. We're going into pre-production next week, but we have our auditions and interviews and stuff this week. So we just got through the scripts. So I'm going to have a read of Just Business and Natural Selection. They are right here. Very excited to start that. So I just had my audition for Unnatural Selection. I think it went well. We shall see. I had my audition for Tom's film, Just Business, this morning. That was a lot of fun. We improvised a lot. We did a few little cold readings, but then we improvised a lot and kind of played around because it's comedy films. You really need to get the chemistry and the kind of sort of improvisational nature of it right. I, at one point, was playing a very narcissistic character, and I took a lot of videos during the audition, so I will insert those here.
So I am in.
Oh my god, I'm at the weirdest job interview right now. Oh my god, guys, this interview is getting even weirder. Oh my god, see, this girl down here is like so aggressive. I don't know what the story is, but it's like so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Guys, I'm getting called into my interview now, so I'm going to do that, and I will update you when I get the job. Bye! Hi guys, so I'm just going into my interview right now. This is my interviewer here. Doesn't he look cute? Oh my god, you're the cutest. Do you want to say hi?
Hello?
So do you want to hire me already? I bet you do. I'm just being funny. I do like comedy and stuff online. I'm really funny. I have a lot of followers.
Who's next door, please?
Okay, so nice meeting you. Guys, I think it's going really well so far. But yeah, I really love both scripts and I'm just really excited to work on them. I would be happy to act in either of them, and I would be happy to do props or whatever for either of them. Hello! So I am back from the second night of our PRP screenings. They were wonderful, everyone's so talented. So the cast list for the films is out. I'm not happy, to be honest. I got the role of the advisor, which is a very small part. You kind of can always tell that a part isn't great when it doesn't have a name and is just like the something. So that's incredibly disappointing for me. Obviously, like, my goal is to be a professional actor. It became more disappointing when I spoke to Tom, and he basically, what happened, according to what I've heard, is that I had been given a much larger part in another film, and then there was a personnel shuffle, and I got put in a different film and given a very small part. And that that feels very unfair, to, you know, have a good role and then be shuffled around and have that taken away. But at the end of the day, the cast list is out now. It would be incredibly unfair to make a fuss and say, no, I want that part back, and move and take things away from people, and I would never do that. But I am incredibly disappointed, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm not. I'm not going to have a bad attitude about it. I'm not going to be stroppy and go, well, I don't care. I'm going to work really hard on the little bits and pieces that I do have. It is what it is, you know, what can you do? Hello, so today is the first day of proper pre-production. It's Monday. It's been quite the day, it's been a weird one. Basically, Grace has been recast and I will now be playing Shona. I don't think I'm getting graded on it or anything, but I'm basically just covering, which obviously I'm delighted about, because now I have more to do, and I was literally just complaining about not having a big enough performance role, but I feel really bad about it, I feel really guilty about it. So now I need to go away and do a load of character work on Shona. Have all that ready, because we're in at 9 tomorrow. So.
Right, on set, please.
Action.
So, what did you think of the process?
Honestly, really weird.
Didn't you get a chance to fulfil your potential?
Yeah. My potential to do what?
Well, to get the perfect job, to find the ideal career and guarantee you the best salary.
Which is?
Personal bodyguard.
Cut. We'll do the reverse.
Ryan.
Scene 10, shot 3, take 3.
Action.
So what did you do before this? I was an accountant for Harper.
You leave me alone.
Sorry, I was just interested in what you did.
You mean why did I go to jail, yeah?
No, I was interested in what you did for work. What did you do?
I burnt my parents' house down.
Oh my god. This picnic aesthetic is literally everything.
Hello, so it is the first day of pre-production for Unnatural Selection, but I'm doing my last job for Just Business. I'm taking costume back to wardrobe, because obviously they're not open on Fridays, and stuff we were shooting until Thursday, so that needs to go back now, which I'm just doing. I haven't like ducked out of production or anything, we're on a break, so I'm just doing it now. I've been recast, which apparently keeps happening. I am the world's greatest replacement actor. So I am now playing the part of Tristan, which is going to be cast externally. But as it turns out, Tristan has a lot more to do than initially thought. So I'm going to be playing that character instead of the advisor. So yeah, it means I get to do all the fight scenes and punch people, and I'm really excited. So yay! So that's a very nice way to start production on Unnatural Selection. And costume is returned! I love going in there. I could happily spend my whole life in wardrobe with all those ladies. They're amazing. So I have asked Becca to just keep everything that we used on hold, just on the off chance we need to do any reshoots. I don't think we will. But they've made a note of that, so we can get back anything we need to just in case of reshoots. I'm holding on to everything that we bought, so fingers crossed we don't actually need to do that.
Advisor appears in the doorway. Lights out.
He's going to kill.
No talking. She turns up the light inside the door.
So today was an absolutely lovely day. It was so great. We had a read through of the script in the morning, just sort of a general sort of briefing of what the project is and what we're going to be doing. Emma Rose and Megan Cheeseman are our director and producer. They're fabulous. They're really on the ball. They have a very clear plan of what they want to do and how they're going to do it, which is amazing. And everyone just seems very energized, like very eager to start this new project. So everyone's in a really good mood. It seems like we're all on the same page and we want to get this, film made. So it's really lovely. I had been cast as the advisor initially, which, as I've said before, I wasn't hugely pleased about, but I wasn't going to make a fuss. I had done some character work on it already and come in, ready to like talk about that part and do that part to the best of my ability. But as seems to happen all the time now, I just got given a different part this morning. Basically, Emma Rose came up to me and she was like, listen, during the read through we kind of realised that's actually a much bigger part than we initially anticipated in a lot more scenes. So we're thinking we'll do the advisor externally, and would you like to play Tristan? And I am absolutely delighted to be playing Tristan, not only because Tristan I think is a far more interesting, nuanced character than the advisor is, and actually has a name, which I like in my characters, but also Tristan gets to have a lot of fight scenes, and I love stage combat. I haven't done it in a while, but I have done a lot of training in it in the past. Part of the plot centres around that these characters are basically being forced to fight each other every day in this camp. So it will require that we be bruised and bloodied a lot, which I love being. And I'm also really, really good at bruises and injury makeup. This is my bruise palette, which makes the best looking bruises. So I'm going to do a little test one, send it to Iona, who's doing hair and makeup, and then if she likes the look of it, I will teach her how to do that for the shoot. So I'm just really excited to get involved in this project. I've had a great day. So my plan for this evening, get started learning my lines and action, objective of the script, have a little look-see about that. So yeah. This like sort of mottled yellow brown area around the much darker purple in the middle. I'm just gonna quickly do a black eye as well. I might add in, I'll put my fringe up first though. So the most important thing for the black eye is to think about where the punch has landed. So if it's landed here, it is gonna, obviously there's gonna be like a little cut, like a little hit here, but it's also gonna knock up into the nose and into this part of the eye, so it's going to be all dark sort of around here and here, and not necessarily like just a bag of an eye, because that's going to just look like someone's sick or hasn't slept. It's good to kind of... And my phone died! So I just got plugged in over here, I can't move it much. That is basically the finished thing. I've added in lots of yellow to kind of see where it would be healing and clearing up. I think the important thing with these bruises is that obviously they're fighting every single day, so it's like bruises on top of bruises on top of bruises, so you have to get the layers. So like this could be a recent fight, and maybe down here is like a few days ago, and you know, so there's kind of lots of different bits of fights. This is probably too dark, this could come down. In fact, it's definitely too dark, so that, ignore this bit, just kind of look at this. It's generally like the sort of bruise pattern from like a severe face beating, whereas if you look at this one, this is like sort of a milder one. Sort of all this could be a lot subtler. I got a little bit carried away.
It's not totally fresh bruise.
Yeah, it's a little bit fresh, but it's like just starting to heal.
But I'll bring some. I'll do some more practice tests tomorrow.
Yeah. Love it. Look at you, aren't you talented? So it is Tuesday. It's actually the end of Tuesday. I'm just heading home. Today has been a really productive day. People are looking at me. I'm gonna carry on. This morning we blocked as many of the scenes as we could in the room. Obviously there's some scenes that are very location dependent, so we couldn't do those. And we did some character work all together, read through some of the scenes again. Just made sure everyone knew like their motivation and the character dynamics and stuff. We did some improvisation around character dynamics and stuff like that, which was actually really good. It was really helpful. And we got the costume organised for everyone except for the advisor character who hasn't been cast yet. And then me and Iona did some makeup tests for bruises and cuts and things, obviously because she's in charge of hair and makeup and costume. But I have a lot of experience doing bruise makeup, so I was just kind of helping her out, teaching her some techniques and stuff. And she's really good at it. She like did really well, so yeah, I think that's gonna all look really good. And like if she needs any help with it, I'm more than willing to help her out, but I think she can handle it herself. Tomorrow we are starting to choreograph the fight scenes, which I'm very excited about.
Trying to be calm in every situation. Our first task of the day, last man standing.
Again? How is this even... What's last man standing?
Alex and Tristan.
That was so bad. You didn't hurt yourself though, that's the main thing.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Alex and Tristan.
Sound effect and a quick cut, that's gonna work.
Yeah, definitely.
So it is Wednesday. I'm just leaving the rehearsal room on my way home. Today was really productive. It was also like ridiculously sunny. It's been like 18 degrees this afternoon. So we had the loveliest moment earlier where we had been blocking some scenes and then we were just going over the script again, doing a read through and stuff. And so Emma Rose was like, well, we can just as easily do this outside. So we went outside, we sat on the grass, and we did a read through and talked about our characters and did like did more character work and stuff. But we did it outside in the sunshine, and it was absolutely glorious. And then in the afternoon, we went back into the rehearsal room. We did more blocking. We got the fight scenes choreographed. So it's good to get that done early because obviously now we can spend the next 2 days rehearsing that as much as possible. But the essential thing is just rehearsal, because the more you do it, the less chance there is of anyone accidentally, like their hand slipping or anyone getting hurt or anyone getting hit for real. So, which won't happen because everything we're doing is like, we're not doing anything actually dangerous. Everything's very mild. It's more with the edit and stuff, it's going to look vicious, but it's not actually going to be. Yeah, we got all that good. So the plan this evening is to finish learning my lines, work some more on my physicality and posture and stuff. And I also want to do a bit more work on bruise makeup and stuff because I feel like Tristan's going to have bruised knuckles a lot, so I want to work on that. But yeah, good day, productive day.
Yeah, that is.
Just on a quick break, but we have been doing some technical rehearsals this morning because we've got the equipment out, so we've been plotting all the shots of the Ronin. Obviously because it took ages. Then this afternoon I think we're going to go over the fight choreography stuff again, and we're going back into wardrobe to collect the costumes. And I also need to find boots because the black boots I have aren't suitable, so I'm gonna need to go and find some other boots. So I am just home from uni now. We finished up for the day. So what we did this afternoon was we picked up the costume. So I've got mine laid out here. I've got my army pants, my army shirt, white t-shirt. I had gotten a pair of plain black docs, like brand new docs for my birthday, but they haven't been delivered yet and I don't want to risk them not being delivered in time for the first day of shooting, so picked up a extra pair of black boots from costume as well. So if my docs do turn up in time I'll wear them, but if not it'll be these ones. Emma Rose also wanted us to have like personal mementos and like little bits of props and stuff just to dress the dorm room for our characters. So I have got this little just little string bracelet which I've decided that Tristan always wears. It's like the only jewellery or like anything that's even vaguely girly that she does. And I've also got these two photos which I think are hilarious because they're actually my friends, but I think they also look like the kind of people Tristan would hang out with. So this is three of my friends. This is Shane, Oisin and Leo. And then from a festival we went to, there's my friend Shane again, there's Brian and there's Steve. So, I haven't got the go-ahead that they actually want to use that, but obviously if we are going to use it I'll email the guys and I'll just make sure that they're okay having their image. It would only be on the wall so it would be seen very briefly, but I would of course double check with them, make sure that they were okay for these, especially, I mean this one's fine, you just look like normal people at a festival, but this one's very silly and I feel like they would probably want to be asked before I show that to anyone, so yeah. So this evening I'm going to keep learning lines. I'm sort of 99% off book. There's this one line in particular that keeps tripping me up, so I'm gonna just go over everything again, make sure that I'm good, because I would like ideally to be off book for tomorrow. Other than that, that is the end of day 4 of pre-production.
Alex, days like these come to us all. Remember, proof of strength will be rewarded abundantly.
It's been 3 months and nothing.
Wow, you should be easy to beat.
Sorry?
Our minds are already shaped to voice those words. Omission won't come to those of us who are strong.
Omission. Removal.
Boyson knows what he's talking about. Play along.
Cultivation suite. Now.
It's Friday, I'm in a lift.
Lift going down.
Obviously. As always. So this morning we had a read through and then we blocked through all of the scenes in order, so like everyone has a sense of the story in chronological order, which was really helpful. I've had to duck out early because I need to go meet my agent. I love saying that, it makes me feel like such a proper actor. But I'm gonna go do that. And that is the end of pre-production week. We are starting shooting on Monday. So, oh, very exciting. I can't wait to get my teeth into filming this.